Hotels on Long Island feel different during the summer. During the day, they're crowded with tourists, weddings, conferences, and beach traffic moving through the lobbies non-stop. But after midnight, especially near the coast, hotels become strangely quiet. Hallways empty out. Elevators stop moving. Entire floors begin feeling abandoned. And according to long-time employees across Long Island, some hotels feel especially unsettling during overnight shifts. Over the years, disturbing stories connected to hotels across Nassau and Suffolk County have circulated quietly among front desk workers, cleaners, security guards, and seasonal staff. Stories involving unexplained room calls, strange security footage, and guests who allegedly appeared inside hotels without ever officially checking in. Tonight, we're looking at 3 disturbing Long Island hotel mysteries that were never fully explained. The first file is known as the Montauk Room Key Incident. In August of 2017, a night manager working at a hotel near Montauk reportedly contacted security after receiving repeated complaints involving an occupied room that officially showed as completely vacant inside the reservation system. According to second-hand accounts later shared online, the first complaint came shortly after 1 in the morning from a guest staying nearby on the same floor. The caller reportedly claimed someone inside the supposedly empty room had been moving furniture repeatedly for nearly an hour. At first, hotel staff assumed another guest had accidentally been checked into the room incorrectly. But according to archived discussions connected to the story, another detail quickly became disturbing. The room key logs allegedly showed no electronic entry activity whatsoever since housekeeping cleaned the room earlier that afternoon. Still, security reportedly went upstairs to investigate. According to the story, the hallway itself appeared completely quiet upon arrival. No movement, no voices, nothing unusual. But according to one anonymous account later posted online, another sound reportedly became audible moments after security approached the room. A television playing softly somewhere inside. At first, security allegedly believed another employee may have entered using a physical master key, but according to the account, the room door reportedly remained deadbolted from the inside. Moments later, the television sound abruptly stopped. Then another noise allegedly came from inside the room, footsteps slowly approaching the door. According to the story, security knocked several times while announcing themselves repeatedly. No response ever came back. Eventually, hotel management reportedly unlocked the room manually. The room allegedly appeared completely empty, but another detail immediately stood out. The television inside the room was reportedly still warm. The bed sheets allegedly looked partially disturbed, and according to one employee later discussing the incident anonymously online, wet footprints reportedly became visible briefly near the balcony door before fading completely as the carpet dried. The second file is known as the Sound U elevator recording. In June of 2014, an overnight security employee working at a hotel near the North Shore reportedly discovered strange audio while reviewing elevator camera footage following multiple unexplained motion alerts after 3 in the morning. According to archived discussions connected to the incident, the hotel itself was operating below half occupancy during the early summer weekdays. Most upper floors reportedly remained nearly empty overnight. At first, the motion alerts appeared ordinary, elevator doors opening randomly, lighting fluctuations, minor camera interference. But according to second-hand accounts later shared online, another detail reportedly unsettled security staff much more seriously. One elevator camera allegedly activated repeatedly on the same floor despite nobody ever appearing entering or exiting the elevator itself. When the footage was reviewed manually, the recordings initially appeared normal: empty elevator, silent hallway. No visible activity. Then approximately 14 minutes into the footage, another sound allegedly became audible inside the recording. According to listeners who later claimed to hear fragments online, it reportedly sounded like someone breathing quietly somewhere near the camera microphone. Moments later, a voice allegedly whispers, "Wrong floor again." The elevator doors reportedly close immediately afterward, despite nobody appearing inside. Then, according to the story, the elevator allegedly travels downward by itself before stopping unexpectedly between floors for nearly 40 seconds. One former employee later claimed the elevator emergency phone line briefly activated during the incident despite no passenger appearing inside the cab at any point during the recording. The footage reportedly spread quietly among overnight staff before portions allegedly disappeared from the archived security system entirely. The third file is known as the Hamptons balcony call. In September of 2019, emergency responders reportedly arrived at an upscale hotel in the Hamptons after receiving a late night distress call from a guest claiming someone was standing outside their balcony several floors above ground level. According to second-hand accounts later shared online, the caller reportedly sounded extremely distressed during the emergency call. At first, responders assumed the guest may have mistaken another person standing on an adjacent balcony nearby, but according to archived forum discussions connected to the story, another detail immediately appeared impossible. The caller allegedly insisted the person was standing directly beyond the balcony railing itself, not on the balcony, outside it. Several hotel employees reportedly accompanied security upstairs shortly afterward. According to the story, the guest allegedly refused opening the room door immediately, repeatedly claiming the figure was still visible outside the glass. Eventually, security entered the room. At first, nothing unusual reportedly appeared visible. The balcony itself remained empty, no signs of forced entry, no movement, no footprints. But according to one anonymous account later posted online, another detail reportedly unsettled security staff immediately afterward. Condensation covering the balcony glass allegedly contained handprints pressed against the outside surface, several floors above the ground. According to the story, the guest reportedly checked out before sunrise and allegedly refused speaking further with hotel management afterward. But the incident became far stranger several weeks later. According to archived discussions connected to the case, a maintenance worker cleaning the same balcony reportedly discovered a cell phone lodged beneath one of the exterior chairs. The phone itself allegedly contained only one recoverable video clip. At first, the recording reportedly shows ordinary nighttime ocean views from the balcony, wind, distant waves, traffic somewhere below. Then approximately 20 seconds into the video, another sound reportedly becomes audible behind the person filming, breathing, slow, heavy. Moments later, the camera turns briefly toward the balcony door. According to people who later claimed to see fragments of the clip online, a figure allegedly appears faintly reflected inside the glass, despite nobody reportedly standing inside the room when the video was recorded. The footage ends immediately afterward. No official report connected to any of these incidents has ever surfaced publicly. Today, hotels across Long Island remain crowded throughout the summer season. Most overnight stays remain completely ordinary. But according to longtime hotel workers and overnight security staff, certain hotels feel very different once the elevators stop moving and the hallways empty after midnight, especially near the shoreline during heavy fog and storm conditions. Because according to the stories surrounding the Montauk room key incident, the Soundview elevator recording, and the Hamptons balcony call, some guests connected to Long Island hotels may never have officially checked out at all. And according to several employees familiar with these incidents, the most unsettling part of overnight hotel work is not hearing strange noises somewhere down the hallway. It's realizing the room those sounds are coming from was never supposed to be occupied to begin with.